Hi everyone, welcome to the next exercise. This is exercise 4H and we are talking about the midpoint and the length of a line. Alright, these are two very separate ideas, but they're kind of similar in some ways. Alright, I'm going to go through the midpoint of a line first. Alright, we've got one formula that I'll show you that is our overriding sort of formula. And it is a bit confusing because they use the same letter and they use the letter M. Alright, and our main formula is the x1 plus the x2 all divided by 2, and then the same for the y. The y1 plus the y2 all divided by 2. Okay, I'll show you what that means. So let's say we were given coordinates of, let's say 1, 0, and which would be about there, and 4, 4. Okay, those 2 points. So what you need to do, we need to find out where this midpoint is in the middle. All right, so we would write down our capital M, okay, and then we know that those points, so let's say x1 equals 1, x2 equals 4, y1 equals 0, and y2 equals 4. We can substitute those in, so you'd say that M equals 1 plus 4 divided by 2, and then for the y, 0 plus 4 divided by 2. I'm going to just rewrite it over here. That would mean that M equals 1 plus 4 is 5, divided by 2 is 2.5. And for the y's, 0 plus 4 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. So the coordinates for the midpoint here is 2.5 and 2. Alright? The important part here is showing you working out. Alright? You don't have to draw the graph. You don't have to draw all of this. Okay? Can you write this one out just once? Okay, just so that you have it and it's super clear. Alright, and the same with this. Just write that out once, do one of them with all of that, then you can just spend your time substituting them in and finding your answer. Okay, so the important parts in the end is this one and this one. Okay, because this other one here does take ages to do, to write all of that out. Alright, so I'm not going to force you to do that every single time, but what you do need to do is do the blue ones. Okay, and give us the midpoint. Alright, the next part is finding the length of a line. Alright, so this is the next challenge. And we're going to throw this back to our Pythagoras stuff. Alright, so we're going to have let's draw it out with our y and our x. Let's say we've got the point here, and that is -2 and 2, and this point over here, which is 4 and -1. Okay, so we need to find the length of that line. Now we can't actually get a ruler out to do it, but what we do need to do is show how we can do it mathematically. So we're going to create a triangle. It's going to be a right angle triangle, which is like our Pythagoras days. There's a right angle there. And what we need to do is figure out the horizontal length and the vertical length. All right, the total length all the way across. So if this is -2, we go 1, 2, 2 jumps. And then how many more jumps do we have to get up here to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a total of 6 across. From -1 up to 2, you've got 1, 2, 3. So that's 3. So we know our vertical and horizontal distances. Then what we need to do is do our good old c squared equals a squared plus b squared. All right. Let's say a equals the 6 and the b equals the 3. Then we can substitute those in. So c squared equals 6 squared plus 3 squared. 6 squared is 36 plus 3 squared, which is 9. So we're talking 45. So C equals the square root of 45, which as a decimal is around 6.7 0.71. So that is the answer. My suggestion is early you try graphing them, okay, just to work out that horizontal and vertical distance. The most important part though is showing you're working out. So writing out your good old Pythagoras formula, what the two values are, substituting them in, and then the working out to find out your answer. All right, that's the working out that you need to show in a really clear way. All right, if you have any problems, please shoot me a message on Teams. All the best. Bye.